Hey y'all, this is Audra Hicks, your Tennessee Realtor. I wanted to talk to y'all today about hiring contractors here in Tennessee. So stay tuned because I put the real in real estate. I don't know how frustrating it is to try to find a contractor to come out and look at projects that you have going on at your home, uh, or B, getting you once they do come out to give you an estimate on what it is that you're wanting done. So it's so frustrating these days because so many people get into being a contractor or home improvement person, and some do not know what they're doing. And there's a lot of great companies out there. We owned and operated and ran a high end floor care business for 24 years. Our level of service, it was exceptional. Um, and it still is in real estate, because real estate, you need to go above and beyond, set yourself apart from other agents too. And I call myself their concierge for life. So my clients know that I'm there for them. Just had a Facebook post this morning about, Miss Audra, we're going to be ready here soon, and we know you always have our back. Can't wait, things like that. That's all. It's always great to hear. Um, and but I wanted to talk a little bit about contractors in Tennessee today. So, say I know year before last, at the end of the year before last, so the end of 2022, we were needing estimates on replacing our garage door. Now, our garage door is an 18-foot wide, more of a custom two-car garage, true two-car garage door. All of the we had, God, everybody that came out, um, it got frustrating because they would come out and give you the spiel. We already heard everything, kind of knew, done our research on the front end of what kind of door we may want, but wanted to get everybody's opinion and go with and figure it out. Um, but the most frustrating part is they wanted you to sign a contract right there, wanting half up front. We had, out of the 7 or 8 companies that we had come out, um, we called more, but of course, we were done after that point. But we found a great company. It all ended up working out great, thankfully. But we're ones that, even in Big Bear Floor Care days, no matter the size of the job, we feel if you give exceptional service, you get you can get your paperwork up front, but we did not want a dime until we're done and our client's happy. So we think that that's part of doing business. You need to figure out your finances on your side and don't put that on to the client. But that's just the way we feel. There's a lot of companies these days that maybe they just started, so they need more money up front. It's just a red flag, because so many companies, you have heard the nightmare stories. They come out, they want half up front, and then they never, what's their incentive? I mean, on coming back. They already got half up front, so I mean, it may take a month from never to get it done. So, if you are an established business, you should be able to foot the bill until you get halfway done, then ask for half at that point. Then you shouldn't have any issue with that. Put that in the contracts like that. But no, these days it's half up front. We had one come out, and he wanted all of it up front. And keep in mind, the door had to be ordered. It took 4 months to get in. And the company that we did decide to go with, they did what is legally right in Tennessee. The law is that you cannot ask for more than a third up front from a company. I mean, from your clients. So more than a third is not what you're not supposed to ask, more than a third in Tennessee up front. So for us, we actually, the company that we love best followed that rule, and we did a third up front, but we really really researched the company. They've been around a long time. And we took that chance, of course, and it did pay off. And once they installed and got it done, we paid the remainder of that. Now, I know it's on both sides. Some companies think that they may not get paid at the end, but it's on the consumer side. They feel that there's so many companies that they have been taken advantage of with, even us, so it makes it hard to really want to trust in somebody until they've proven themselves. And then we would, have a different outlook on that. So you just got to be careful these days. There's so many companies out there that are just wanting down payment and they don't fulfill their obligation. And like I said earlier, I mean, what's their incentive? Now, if they're an ethical person, their incentive is to get back, do the job, and do it right. But unfortunately, that's not the case in every situation. Not saying that every contractor is going to come and rip you off. I mean, you don't want to ever say that. And not all do, but the ones that do it make it bad on the other ones. And that's in any industry as well. But I just wanted to try to give insight on what the law is here in Tennessee. And a lot of companies are unwilling to do the work without that up front too. For us, we're unwilling to pay half up front. Unless we already have a relationship with the company and we know that they need that or whatever, there's different scenarios that go on. But for us, that's what we just have a hard time with that because we also are ethical too. So we just believe that once the company has done their work, we gladly pay them. Once we know that everything is finished. But doing our crawl space encapsulation now. We didn't pay anything up front, but we had no issues in paying, after so much was done that we felt really good about that. But we know that company as well. We're having things done at the house right now as we speak. We know that company as well, and we really didn't have any issues with doing that. But anything can happen. Even a company that is planning on coming back, they could have issues with losing employees or they could get in a wreck. I mean, you never know these days, so it's kind of just scary to do that and pay so much up front. I have heard so many nightmare stories about the elderly getting taken advantage of, but really when you think about the companies that do that, they're the ones that are very high pressure. They have walked and came and knocked on your door and said, your roof needs to be done, whatever. And, trying to do more of the ambulance chasing type things. Those kind, you just really need to put the red flag up on and try to research your contractors that you, have coming to do projects at your home. Try to research, get their reviews, ask people, make sure that they have insurance and they have a business license. They went the extra mile to do that. A lot of people do not have any of that, or a contractor's license. If they're doing so much work, they need to have that. So, just be aware of things that happen. For us, it's just so hard to find contractors, which we have over the past few years. We have found some great ones and that we love, like our electrician. We love. We don't want to use anybody else. We trust him. He does a great job. But even plumbers. Finding the right plumber, finding the right handyman, finding the right one to do different projects at your home. It's kind of disheartening the way that companies have changed a lot over the years. And but once you find good ones, you need to hang on to them and refer them and keep them in business. Like, we need good businesses. We need them on the up and up, the ethics, and we need them to stay around and feed their families, you know. So just like in real estate, I want to do such a great service for my clients so that they know, like, and trust me. So when they hear of anybody that's wanting to look at buying and selling or investing in real estate, then they know, oh, Miss Audra's the one to call. Here's her info. And I have built my real estate business on referrals and repeat clients that come back to me, send me to their family and friends and their children or whatever, and it just makes my heart happy on that part. So I guess that is it today. If y'all like my video, please like and subscribe and share with your family and friends. Until next time, see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.